Why is this not working?
Oh, do you have a space in it?
What, in between play and demo?
No, like I think in the demo file. That's
Oh, it doesn't like it.
yeah, I think sometimes it doesn't like it.
Stupid system.
Yeah, it's weird.
I need to put a delivery order as well.
All right.
I'm just gonna watch it from your POV.
Sure, sure. Can you hear audio by the way? Or
No, no, no. Just the
oh,
actual in-game audio.
oh, okay.
Okay, big mistake there already.
Oh, where? Sorry.
So I'll slow it down. That demo was like actively spamming you. There's no reason as a medic when you're rolling out not to look where they are. There shouldn't be any reason why you should need to look where you're going.
Okay. Yeah.
So there, perfect spot. You shouldn't be looking up there. Like, I mean, I don't know what you want to do. Like maybe arrow the demo, but your focus should be on the top right. Always, always, always. Top right, and like look probably a little bit before is helpful. Just 2 seconds. This applies to every single map as well. There's no reason why you should be looking where you're rolling out. Like you should know it by memory.
Yeah. It's. I think I'm still
Oh,
getting
fuck.
used to it. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just getting used to because like sometimes I do get stuck as well. Like I'm just trying to. Yeah, I kind of. You're right. I should know it from memory. Um.
So there, that demo is actively spamming you. So that
Yeah.
first sticky, perfect. But there's a second one coming, or there should be. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
There's no reason you have to like go back and forth.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good arrow. Let's go back to normal. Yeah, so lost mid because you got like 4 people in the ground. You somehow recover a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, but do you realize that I told you that middle was lost like 10 seconds ago?
Yeah. Cause like I
So
look.
many people on the ground.
Yeah, the people on the
Kill Brian,
ground.
you're wasting your
I
time.
know. I was memeing around there, but I thought like because it's equal players, I didn't realize just me, the dem, on the soldier.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Actually,
it was equal numbers for like a few seconds, but you had 4 players in the ground. It's very unlikely that you win that in a gully if they do that.
so I'll just say, oh, it's a lost fight. Someone scored me. I'll leave.
You should be in a position
Yeah.
that you know that you can get out. You kind of like recommitted back in.
Okay.
Not much you can do if your team decides to commit, but you should be thinking about getting out really. Not much to say on this last.
Yeah. It's
Good
just
arrows, good hole. You're probably losing it anyways, but you did what you could. What are you? Are you on the Solemn Vow or
yeah. Solemn Val.
Uberson?
Why do you recommend one of the
It's
other? Or?
if you. I mean, I like Uberson. I don't need to know the enemy health, but I don't know. Up to you. You could switch to Uberson on lasts. It can become quite clutch. Like yesterday, we won a golden cap literally because I used the Uberson on last to hold. I like the risk reward. Okay, so here
Yeah.
I think you'll do it once again. Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're gonna eat. It could be a pipe in a higher levels as well. That demo's gonna throw 6 stickies at you and 4 pipes. You need to be looking at what they're doing.
Okay.
That's a lost fight as well. You should be getting out fast. You're supposed to doing a bit of feed. So just keep going. Don't stop. It's fine. If that's all it doesn't jump you, just keep going forward because there's
Yeah.
a bunch of other people coming in. You cannot fight second either.
It's like if I keep going, like holding the W key, then I'll eat the direct right. So
You kind of need to read it.
yeah.
You should not be going back in. That's a lost fight still.
Mm,
Don't know how much of this is your man.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you like 20 seconds ago.
You just have to
Don't,
leave. Yeah. It's
don't know
like
how much is. Okay, you might have like calls from your main caller or whatever, like go river fight.
yeah.
But I have arguments with main callers because I'm telling them what's gonna happen. It's the same situation over and over again. You have no soldiers and you're trying to fight second when they have full ad. That's you have no presence. You literally cannot initiate any sort of aggression, and then you get flanked in the lobby when it's very obvious that they're pushing into you.
It's like
Like these fights that you're having. What's your POV? You're not losing because of your fault, but you could be surviving them and helping your
okay.
team stabilize. You're letting it fall like a domino, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then yeah, same comment. Just make sure that you're keeping an eye up. You've seen that soldier. That's very. You should have delayed a little bit. Yeah, you seen.
Yeah. I that's my fault. Just jumping in spam, but okay. I see the soldier in choke. My team's like going forward. So what would I
If,
do
the,
there?
if that soldier is not, because he literally jumped in and decided to stay.
Yeah.
Like that, he's gonna walk into you pretty much. Are you dead already? Yeah. You kind of need to bait that soldier a little bit. It depends what he does, because a lot of the times what they'll do.
Okay.
Sorry. A lot of the time what they'll do is they'll jump drop down, and if they see you unprotected, they'll walk towards you. Hence, you simply cannot go forward.
Okay.
In this situation, the guy didn't really go forward, but
Yeah.
he spammed you with 2 rockets. Those 2 rockets were enough to kill you, essentially.
Okay.
So you can hear the
Yeah.
soldier, and then you even know that he's there. So you shouldn't be. Okay, that guy should have pushed you in the first place.
Yeah.
But do you realize how you're like?
Yeah. Yeah. That's crit.
It is kind of cringe.
Yeah.
But yeah, just if he's not going to commit, you can easily bait those 2 rockets and then go forward. It really does depend on the situation. Like you need to be able to read it and make a good decision there.
When the
Eating eating 50 damage rockets and then going into their demo because you're panicking about the guy behind it is not a good
yeah,
decision.
that terrible. But I was gonna say like, what's a good decision where I would go forward? Like if my scouts were there, would I just like?
I would bait there and ask for help quickly so that they react, come to you, and then you can do something about it. Or if you see that the guy's not committing, he's got 4 rockets loaded. You can bait 2 or 3 rockets, and then on the fourth one you can walk forward. But your
Okay.
team really should be helping there, because even if you go forward, that guy's still gonna pinch you from behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, this is a similar situation to the one before, but you have soldiers, so this is fine to be aggressive. You're checking corners.
And yeah.
Keep an eye in front, yeah. Whoa, where are you going?
Oh yeah. I just wasn't with my demo and I didn't realize they
You should,
boss a choke.
okay, you should have died there.
Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't realize and I dropped down. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, you guys should try to keep high ground there on second, because you committed to protect choke too late.
Yeah.
So if you commit to hold top and bait them in, you kind of need to commit to it.
Okay.
Not your not your
Yeah. Not
responsibility.
much.
Not much you can do. Your entire team wiped there, but as a medic, unless no one is reacting to that guy dropping down, you should never be dropping down.
I think that was that situation. Like I saw like oh points, and I was like I felt like I was the closest one to the point, and I had to drop down. That's why I did it. Yeah.
It's so worthless because even if you drop down and you block the point, your team's still gonna lose because they're in last. You know, you're gonna eat so much
Yeah.
damage.
Oh.
You don't forget about this guy on your right.
Yeah. Yeah. I see him.
I didn't even see that guy. That's Graza.
This is me being greedy.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's worth it to be fair.
um.
Yeah, when you're rolling out, look, I'll just do it for you.
Yeah.
Come up here.
Just look in that general direction. Just WASD right or something like that.
Wait, if I put this whole system's
Yeah.
so antiquated. Oh, and I move slow. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay, you're rolling out.
Yeah.
You keep an eye on the demo because he's gonna spam you, so you can bait. If you really need to like see where you're going because you don't know where you're going, have a quick look
Yeah. Okay.
and then keep going. A lot of the times as well, they're gonna bomb you. Like
Yeah.
in these lower levels, maybe they don't, but soldiers are gonna be pressuring you. You need to see where you're going. Then you come up here. I always keep an eye on drop down, and if I don't see anything, then I go forward.
Okay.
If I see something, I call it, and someone needs to react to my call. Then you go forward, and the best position to be in as a medic in this middle is kind of here. But obviously wary of soldiers jumping, because if you go anywhere around this area, you're gonna eat so much spam. I
Yeah.
always kind of like hover on this area here.
Yeah, I
And
see.
then if soldiers jump, you need to like, bait them a little bit and walk in.
I'm back. Um, okay, they have ads.
Again, your demo's in. You're trying to do something in second, but your demo's not in the right place.
Yeah. Demo's main calling this as well, so I don't.
Should be building all this time.
Yeah, no, I do say to my scouts build, but some scouts they like when I tell them build, 5 seconds later they get the melee out. They're slow, but it's the
You should have Uber by now.
yeah.
Literally, they're delaying the push so much.
Oh, the
Okay.
crits.
Should
Yeah.
expect it as well. When you both die at the same time,
Okay.
just be wary of the potential crits. You honestly, you should have Uber there. Just be more commanding when you have to build. Like a lot of the time, they'll tell you, "Oh, well, why would we build? It's equal Ubers or whatever." Well, it could be on crits.
Okay. Yeah.
And even if you have like Uber Dizad, you could be in a position where you're like 80, 90 when they push in. It's always worth it. So I can see that you looking left is a simple force of habit. You're pretty
Yeah.
much ignoring the demo jam. Just keep it in mind. It's a bit too aggro. Keep your distance. Yeah, you're forced into the low ground because you're being too aggro, and
Mm.
this guy's not even pushing you. Like this guy's just on point. You're super aggro. Your demo can be there. Just keep the distance. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should be walking top right with the rest of the team. You're still on low ground for which you really shouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have climbed
And your
up. To be
team's gonna
fair.
die. Oh no, that's entirely your fault.
Yeah. I should have climbed up and arrowed properly.
Yeah, entirely as well. You should
Right.
have climbed.
Yeah.
Like okay, that one arrow, I'd go for it. Like, why not? But then climb to your team, heal them,
Yeah.
and stabilize. You should not be walking into middle now. They get much better spawns. That's a mistake. You have no soldiers as well, and you're losing track of the
Oh
soldier high
yeah.
ground. Yeah, there you go. Good waddles though. Yeah, that's it's gonna work, but you should have never been dry pushing there. Get a scout to follow you. Like, there's no reason not to be building for these 10 seconds, especially if you have Uber.
Yeah. Like just my pocket scout's kind of playing flank sometimes. Like he does leave me in a demo sometimes. It's
You
like
should have
kind
stacked
of
there as well if you could to deny those two soldiers. You're
okay.
losing track of above you. You see?
Yeah. I it was that demo right or something. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all above, so you
Yeah.
guys keep going forward without looking above you. Keep running. Oh, you're losing track. Okay, that's okay.
It,
Yeah, they were all in river. You can see that they were in river.
yeah. You know when I run that, would I just like what would I do? Just like hold S or just like keep just holding W in one direction and go?
Just keep running away.
Yeah.
As soon as that medic dies, you need to bait. You need to bait. You're going
Oh.
forward.
Yeah, yeah.
Just,
Oh, it's a bad habit.
just bait for a few seconds. Heal your players as well. Like it's a priority considering that two guys could walk into you now.
Yeah. Too greedy. Uh
You're arrowing a ton as well. Everyone's full. Just
mm.
buff.
Oh,
Unlucky.
oh yeah. Oh, sniper. I thought he did traps.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That was fine. Like the call was to dry push. You had a good player out. That was just unlucky that the scout didn't see him because he was focused on the soldier. But yeah, I mean, I think you got 13 deaths on this one.
Yeah, I feel like this game, like the med deaths were kind of close. I should have died a lot less.
You put the order before I forget.
Go for it. What delivery? Or they do good around your area. I use Uber Eats sometimes.
Yeah, there's not that much choice in Uber Eats, at least in my town. You can choose the burger with me if you want.
Yeah, medium. Yo, you got you. That's a lot of choice. Dude, me. You can even choose your bun. What? Where do you go for this stuff?
This is honest
Crazy.
burger. Are you not in England?
Yeah, like I just go to like local chippies or whatever.
Local chippies.
Local. just get chicken and chips or like a chicken burger, you know. And sometimes they spice it up with zinger burgers or filet burgers. But that's the variety I saw get.
I'm not sure how much
Bacon.
information you're gonna see now. Let me pause my screen.
Yeah, you should. Oh,
Yeah, just 2 seconds. I mean, I didn't mind this part, but now it's gonna go into my address, so
oh yeah, no
I'd
worries,
rather
no worries.
not.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's just because they close relatively soon.
It's like, just I think just general medic stuff. I always like I don't want to bait my team like when they want to go forward, but like when there's like when I expect like someone's a soldier to be bombing me or something, like I think most players say, "Oh, just walk forward," but like sometimes I just can't. So do I just like tell them like, "Oh no, someone help me right now" or whatever, or
Yeah, you.
what?
That's the point. A lot of times, if the main call is bad,
Yeah,
and you kind of need to like balance listening to the main call and not dying, because the team can die, but if you survive, it doesn't like steamroll. If you are dying on every back commit,
yeah,
you're gonna go from middle to last and
yeah,
lose the
yeah.
round every single time.
True. How much time do you have actually after the like do
Oh,
you
another like half an hour, 40 minutes.
All right. Do you mind if you do like demo review of your own demos? Just like point out what like you did right as well. Mm,
Just 1 second.
yeah. No worries.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, I've got like 40 minutes or so.
All right. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if you would be up to like demo review your own demos and point out some stuff to me that I could see, and I'll be like, oh, all right, I got it now.
I'm not sure. Up to you. I think pinpointing the situations in your screen is potentially better than reviewing my own demo. Oof, that's a missed arrow. That
I,
middle is lost as soon as you've done that.
I can't see you're not streaming. You're not streaming
I'm
anymore.
not streaming.
Yeah.
No. I'm not.
No, you're not. Oh, it already went to your different thing. Rip. Okay, now I can see.
Let's go back. So yeah, that arrow on the soldier, he needs to be patient anyways. Like sometimes you miss an arrow, it's not the end of the world. You can't walk into middle though on 10 health.
Okay.
So you miss the arrow, that's fine. That guy should not keep going forward. That's stupid by him.
Yeah.
But as soon as that's happened and you lose that player top left, you should be already out. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you could have survived in all honesty. Not that it would help much because everyone's wiping, but
What's the best situation that like what would the like
well,
once my
not miss the
soldiers died?
arrow.
Yeah, like not I guess. But like after the arrow, like once my soldiers died, right, would I
As
like
soon as that
wait?
soldier dies,
Yeah.
top left, you lost the player immediately. That's a lost middle.
Okay.
You went back in and then you realized the mistake and you tried to walk back out and you realized that you couldn't.
Yeah.
It's just very split, quick second decisions, really. Again, no reason not to be building. Like that guy's doing nothing. Anyways, you know. And if you're on the Ubersaw, this is one lucky Ubersaw that you need by the
Yeah.
end of this fight. You know, like
True.
you'll get it sometimes.
Oh, he lives. Oh. Okay. I guess he didn't hear the resupply binds. Rip.
Your team's kind of getting rolled, to be
Yeah.
fair, but
Yeah.
at least a couple of like key takeaway points. It's applicable to every map as well. Like you need to be able to see where the enemies are. You can't rely because if you don't see them coming, even if your team denies them, you're still going to die into rockets because you don't see them.
Okay.
Where's your pocket? Okay. Is this an official, by the way?
No, this is the pre. I think I'll show you the official. That'd be helpful. Yeah. This is the pregame to the official. Sticky. Jesus.
Yeah, you played this middle well. Your demo should have killed that soldier and gone forward, but whatever.
Oh. It's yeah.
Unlucky.
It's like
You,
actually
you need
going
a bit
to
more
the.
decisiveness walking in, not you, but your
Yeah.
team. And then try to keep the heals on the scout.
Yeah, it's always weird because like I don't know because sometimes my team they walk in and then they walk out like out in the choke and then they walk back into me. So I'm
That
not
was a
sure if
good
they want to go
contest, to
in.
be honest, because
Yeah.
they were 2 down, you were 1 down, but they had no demo. So it was worth it. Now you've lost your demo, this is bad.
Yeah. Should I have
So that,
tapped my demo
yeah,
there
should have
or
just left it, really.
yeah.
So you're losing 2, you should be running straight out, straight out. Don't doubt, just run away. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not worth staying there. You're not going to accomplish anything.
Uh,
So they're flanking you.
a main caller said to walk in and kind of worked.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
soldier went for the flank there. Lucky. It feels like you're too overzealous in running in.
Yeah. Okay.
Just keep your distance a bit. You're dead because there's a guy behind it.
Oh yeah. I just,
Yeah, that's not your bad, to be fair. Like your team didn't deal well with the soldier behind and the guy behind, but you still be in a better position than
yeah.
here, you know. Especially if you know there's a guy behind. As soon as that scouts hit you, you need to like open up a bit. You have no visibility of big dog, you know.
I think I was hiding there in case they had a sniper. That's why I kind of hide there. Yo. Yeah. No one really
The
builds
Uber
there.
is really not big enough to not be building.
I
Yeah,
know.
if you're gonna take away one thing is don't look at the ground like a little kid walking on the street.
Yeah.
Build your Ubers, even if it's like those guys could have perfectly pushed. They just beefed 2 scouts. If we look at the flank, so they're not going to push. But you should have had Uber by that time.
It. It's like it's hard to say because like sometimes I'm always asking my team, yo, can we build or can we build? But like they just don't listen or they're just doing something else.
Yeah, I just scream. I pinpoint individuals and I say build
Yeah.
because can someone build is not. Everyone's going to think, yeah, okay, someone does it.
Oh, true.
So if you don't have a scout, get your pocket soldier to build a bit, or your demo. If you can just go like the Hadoichi thingy.
How's Satuichi? Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
my demo does that, which is funny. What's your take on hiding in dispenser on last? Like, what's
It's it's okay.
what's a good time and a bad time to do it?
A good time is when you don't know if they have an off class or not.
Bad time?
Bad time is if they're pressuring. If they're pressuring last to sack into you, so obviously they're not going to sack with the sentry, and they shouldn't.
Yeah.
So if they're pressuring with spam, it's not great to be in a dispenser more than anything because you're not gonna really know when it's gonna go down and when they're gonna sack on you. So maybe you expect the dispenser to tank 1 or 2 rockets,
Yeah.
and it could go down like immediately as soon as they jump you. So just
Okay.
want to keep in mind, like, perfectly fine now.
So let's say
But
those if they do spam me, let's say they spam the gun goes taken down, and they do spam, right? Where
I
would
would
I
move
go?
there because if they spam, it's usually because they don't have enough glass. Like you
Yeah,
should, there was good to be in the dispenser because you don't know if they have
yeah.
enough glass or not. Again, your scout
No,
beef.
yeah, no one actually told me the sniper was there until super late, and then I realized too late. But yeah, oh well.
You kind of go roll this game. In all honesty, are you hitting anything?
Don't watch this. Uh
They look like connects on my screen.
sorry, the little what?
They look like connects, like you're hitting the shots.
Oh, they do, but it's whatever. Sometimes
Okay, it from your side. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, it
yeah,
wasn't terrible. Just be a bit more mindful of your positioning. Keep your distance with players. Build Uber on lasts because a lot of those last holds you should have had Uber by the time they pushed or
yeah,
at the end of the Uber. Like it will help, and at the higher levels, you'd always see medics building. There's not a single medic in high level that doesn't build on last, even if the enemy team has full ad. Sorry. Do
yeah.
you have another POV?
Um, I do actually. I think we lose this gully wash again. It's 5-1, so probably the same stuff. Uh, I'm trying to find the actual uh official, but I think no one recorded. I have to go to like serve me or something. Uh, like the one I sent you now. This one, I think it might be worth watching as well because we still lose to this. I die quite a lot again.
Is it Gully?
Yeah, Scully again. I think like here more we just hold more often. So it's not as fast as that. Each of 22nd. That was 7 days ago. Okay. Oh,
That's the compound, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
compound. What Div 1 team? Probably.
Div 2, right? No?
Oh, I
You're gonna
don't
do the
know.
same thing, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Don't.
Oh man, you just have these bad habits.
It's
Those are 3 seconds that you really don't need to worry about that guy because you know that you've seen him on your screen like going up elbow, so you just
yeah,
heal someone else. There, one of the two should be the one going forward, so you can tank them and take
yeah.
the space and take the damage. It's complicated if they both walk forward and each team spam. You can also tell them what to do. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, a scrappy fight. You get a bit of a headache as well.
Mm. Wait, a headache? What do you mean?
You twitch so much.
Oh, yeah. I have a high sense. Like it's like 10 centimeters or 4 inches per 360. Isn't that supposed to be good for medic? So you can like look around more easily or.
You should be going for the demo on the point.
Yeah.
Again, not your fault, but you can definitely be calling it. Oh, you're so greedy. Just heal your fucking scout.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. When on last, I just feel like, oh, just I don't think as much. I just need to think about living more and just like healing more, like on mids.
You can heal your soldier. So heal your scout, jump in the air, 1A to heal your soldier, keep going forward.
Yeah.
So you need to keep looking on the right, yeah?
Yeah.
So keep an eye on enemies. There's no spies in the middle, so don't worry.
I don't know. I think I was look. Someone called it. Someone on my left. I just.
Where are you going? You should not be the first one
Yeah.
on the point. So just keep your distance there. there again, you should be keeping your distance from your demo. Not. I feel like
Yeah.
you're very, very close to your players.
Yeah.
Like if someone sees you, it won't give your players enough time to like help out. Yeah, don't go on you.
I beefed my surf. I think he like hit
Yeah,
my
yeah,
head
but
and yeah.
even if you beef it like that, crossbow should not be out.
Yeah.
Like unless the soldier's like super far away and you're like just trying to get a cheeky shot before he gets close to you. But if he's like in your face and he's already shot the first one, it's just risky.
Mm.
You like to do these 180s a lot.
360s. Yeah.
So most of your team's in choke, so you shouldn't have rotated to big door. But if you
Okay.
don't have the info, it's hard. That's pretty much why your team lost. They have no heals there. You were quite a bit too aggro for my liking. Considering you're two down, they're pushing you through the big door.
Okay. So
Just try to be a bit further back. There's no reason for you to be any further than choke, really. So there again, choose a target, and then these two need to start to coordinate how they're pushing through chokes. Wait. But yeah, if they walk through the same doorway at the same time and they're not buffed, they're gonna die, which is what's been happening the last 3 or 4 times. You might want to tell them after this.
sure, sure.
They can't both be trying to make this space without heals or good health. So yeah, keep an eye on that guy. That's good. Try to position yourself so you can actually see choke as well. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should, whenever you're pushing through, certain maps, that you should always expect players to be in a certain position. So that bait was good. Again, you're not entirely your focus. They're moving a shit ton, but yeah, try to hit those arrows. Again, this go forward is risky because they have over. That guy went very long.
Yeah, it's like there's like, do I go forward towards him or do I like
You
back up and
you heal. That's the first point.
yeah.
You are arrowing so much when you had a scout in front of you. So your team's leaving big door.
Oh, well, my demo left big dog. That's the way it does. We kind of leave
So
choke.
yeah, you end up having Uber Dizad, which is a bit weird.
Yeah, we just weren't building really. That's like this. I guess is the difference because some of these players have played, I guess, in higher divs or something. Uh, I know Storm would be even half and Ascend.
Oh, you decided to drop down
Yeah,
a little bit too early there.
I just yeah.
It's fine. Now the problem is a lot of them they're taking a lot of the flash, so it should just be one guy. They're both gonna die now. Yeah, that's unlucky. Well, they shouldn't have both gone in, to be honest, to the choke with the Uber, because you can't. Yeah, that's a full team wipe because they. That's just sad because you gave them a better Uber, and they both overextended. So like, you had to flash both, so Uber doesn't last anything.
Yeah.
You can tell them though, like you can tell them this kind of stuff, and then if you realize that they've done that and you've had to flash them and it's a bad push, you can call it off as well.
It's like sometimes say, yo, get out this Uber. Oh, we have a really good Uber. Come in, but like I think you got a point. Like a lot of people just push at the same time. Like no one really like takes it forward first.
I don't know why your roamer's taking a flash to choke in the first
Yeah.
place. Like your roamer should be trying to do something in big door.
This is in my pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, flash.
Oh, W. Oh, he's a merc. Sorry, he's a merc.
Be mindful of player health. Like if they're 20 health under full, don't arrow. Just start beaming. That's a lost middle straight away.
Okay.
Because they're on low ground. Do you see them? Like you're stuck without healing absolutely anyone. Like maybe they win, like good to spam or whatever, but you're healing absolutely no one.
Yeah. I don't. I just realized right now, all my players just leave me. I need to leave. Yeah, I'm just too
Hmm. Yeah,
too
but
clever.
you realistically, you've been doing nothing for the last 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Yeah. No one's healing me. No one's with.
So it's not your
Yeah.
fault that they're all in low ground. But if you get caught there, it is. And I need to take into consideration they have had.
Yep.
Your players have a tendency of ending up in low ground, which is really weird. You should be watching choke because you don't know when they're going to walk in with you. You're a bit too close to choke. You're way too close to choke. Should be on top of the point right now. Top of the point.
On top of the point. Okay. Like, even when my
There,
demo's holding close. So
no, there for a second you should have been top. Now your position here is fine.
okay. How come you'd rotate up top there? Yeah. Like, why would you go up top then?
I'll show you now slowly. It's due to the position of your players. Like,
Alright.
so first off, okay, their combo is in big door,
Yeah. That was cool.
but you can't give your back to choke. You should not be this close. A soldier walks in through that choke. First off, you're not really looking at it.
Yeah.
You see that? Secondly, yeah, they're just gonna get a good rocket on you. You're gonna panic pop because you're not seeing him. But then very easily can get a second one on you.
Alright.
So positions of the players, yeah. There, if your demo's going to be rotating to big dog, he needs to rotate. He can't be like on this weird middle ground.
Yeah.
So during this rotation, you're exposing yourself to choke way too much, and you're. Do you realize that the structure of your team, like they're all on high ground, you know, like
Oh, but yeah.
they're
Like,
not really ready to commit if they're going to be like trying to dry push or sack someone in. So no reason not to go high ground. And then once that soldier's going behind to deal with the guy up top, because there's also a guy behind, so you need to be
yeah.
in a position that if they sack or they try to go for you, you keep your distance. So if you're up top, you have a very good like bird's eye view of everything.
Yeah.
If you're on low ground, you don't really see much. Now it's fine because they've gone to deal with them.
Yeah.
You got a soldier watching choke,
Okay.
and your demo's committed to holding that big door.
I get it. Okay.
Should have been able to catch him. Oof,
Yeah.
that's bad unlucky timing. It happens.
I don't
Your
know.
idea was good though because you tried to catch him. Just
Yeah.
react a bit faster.
Do you think he could have been closer to me, or I should have been closer to him? Or
Sorry.
do you think he should have been closer to me, or the other way around, or like?
Well,
Yeah.
the scout didn't want to get flashed, but then he got juggled. So kind of need to make the call halfway.
All right. Got it.
Just keep an eye out front. You don't need to commit to watch. I feel like you don't. It's hard to explain it. You are very. Let me think about this.
Tunnel.
You take very absolute angles
Oh, okay.
when you're watching stuff, and you're not aiming at anyone. You should be able to just have an overview of everything. I always say it when I'm watching POVs of like other people. I notice it. I think it's the tendency of like shooters, like you have to look at where you're going to be clicking or where the enemy's going to be coming. But this one's a good example because you're committing, you're like turning your back
Okay.
to every single place that the enemy can come. When in reality, it's so annoying that I can't just.
I just need to just hold this one angle or something or two.
On reality, okay,
Yeah.
you've got spawners, you want to get them creep holes, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to do this. You just do this, quick click when they come close to you, and keep watching forward.
Okay.
But it's applicable to everything else. I see you doing it when you're on second, and anywhere else really. When you are focusing on a heal target, you're like, A, very close to them,
Yeah.
and B, like you're like looking at them as well. So when you were here,
Yeah.
like you're like committed to look at your demo. When choke is very free,
Oh yeah.
like you should be a little bit like like being able to do this kind of like movement
Yeah, yeah.
between both. And if you like sit further back a bit,
I could do.
you can even see both at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't have the scoreboard, but you can kind of see it. But just in general, like on middles as well, you are not getting most of the information because your crosshair is not in the right place.
Okay.
So it kind of comes down to the first thing, like the first 5 seconds in, when you're rolling out, you can see absolutely everything on this middle, like literally everything. You come up, keep an eye on drop down, but you don't need to like be watching drop down.
Yeah.
You can just do this like minimal, and then if you see some sort of like splash or like something in the corner of your eye, you call it. But then on middle as well,
Yeah.
you can just you see everything on this middle. It's really easy unless someone's like super high and you don't see them across this doorway. But if someone's on your left, click left and then look back, or like arrow and look back. Don't I see you doing this a lot, where you're not really looking at the enemies.
Yeah, yeah. I just look at them. Look at my
Now you're in
opposite
front of your
too, as
players
well.
as well here, which is kind of
Yeah.
awkward. Just give your distance. Like if someone bombs you, you don't know if there's something under you in big door.
Yeah, it's like they're like my team wants to go forward, the core wants to go forward, but
Yeah,
they're
but
coming
you
back.
you should never be in front of them.
Yeah,
So now you should know that it's equal by now.
yeah.
Why is it so fast? How much do you die to spies on games?
Um, Not that often, to be fair. It's just a habit. I just always spy check, especially on last though. But
You're dropping your demo. Oof. Yeah, a bit earlier there. Okay, that mid's gonna die. You know it. Get the fuck out of that choke.
okay,
So keep your distance. Bait them in. Your team should not be going forward like that. Those two deaths are just silly. Your soldier might have died, but you can tell them this kind of stuff. Like
yeah,
obviously you're probably busy enough thinking about what you're doing,
yeah. But
but yeah, as soon as that medic's dead, they're gonna feed for you. So you shouldn't be going in really.
nah, they're just feeding for frags or whatever. I don't know. Such a shame. Um, yeah,
Ah,
don't.
you know they have like 30 yard. Tell me.
Oh no, no, nothing, nothing. It's it's still doable, right? Like pushing like this, like even though they don't have,
Yeah, but
you
if
know,
your demo dies, that your last is open, so you
yeah.
guys should be turning back, not losing three more
Mm.
people.
And then we lose this. Yep.
Yeah, nothing you can do there really. That's your team's fault.
Yeah.
I don't know what your demo died to. It doesn't really matter. But as soon as that guy dies, I mean, Fong could have back out. You realize that he was in secret, right?
I saw him at the corner of my eye and stuff.
Mm.
Or like I see it now, but I guess I just need to use more of my peripheral vision, I guess, because I just like if it's like around my general crosshair, that's when I kind of notice it more. You know, I don't really like take the full like FOV or my own FOV. I feel like I'm more. I'm trying to increase my tunnel vision. You know,
Mhm.
that's it. Okay.
Just heal players.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
it's it's oh
And
yeah,
don't be in front of
terrible.
a player at some point.
Yeah.
Like you're losing complete track of what enemies are because you don't have any. You're limiting your peripheral view by being where you are right now.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you've won the mid. That's fine. You can go on the point. Until then, just keep your distance. Something bombs you, you don't see it.
I think it's just I lose focus as well. I remember I was talking to Caesar about it before, and it's true. Like I know that like looking back, I shouldn't be doing that. I was too close to my players. I'm not looking at the right spot, but just
You're
lose. Yeah,
really not building well either.
yeah.
Like it doesn't matter because you wiped them, but in general, just be more mindful
Ubers. Yeah,
of the arrows. Yeah, you're trying to arrow a lot. Uh, keep an eye behind you. There's no reason not to flash your soldier if he bombs in.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, rather
yeah.
than thinking about the situation, you're like, Solen Val, Demo 50 health,
Yeah, that's the bad thing with Salam Ba.
because you realize, yeah,
Yeah.
you realize that that middle fight was kind of lost because
Y-
you kind of got cut off. Even if you win now, that
Yeah.
fight was technically lost. You couldn't. There was no way for you to reattach to your players.
Yeah.
Like, it's not baiting because you're literally not going to accomplish anything. So you try to arrow that one. You walk back into a soldier. If anything, you like leave and then rotate up a lobby. Try to get information from the players as to where they are.
Yeah.
But you're never through main in that area that you're in right there in low ground main. You're never going to be reattaching to anyone.
Yeah. It's like I don't know. I kind of use it as my last dish effort because I just can't climb up to like shutter or something.
Yeah, no, that was fine because your
Yeah.
team committed forward for the river and they committed for the backup. Don't know what they were doing to be fair. That's fine. Like that's just a kind of like a silly play for them. Your team shouldn't like overcommit there in the river for one guy. Rather than doing these 180s, keep an eye on choke or like
Yeah.
people that could potentially be hiding that your team hasn't seen. Where are you going now?
Oh, as someone did say, go choke, but now it's saying big deal. But yeah, I think that's one thing. I just I just don't stay too close to my pocket scout. So
Should be a tiny, tiny bit further back. Because if they drop down and want to use on you,
yeah,
where the fuck are your scouts going?
the
And they're losing a 2v1 against
yeah.
fucking Storm on Soldier. Unreal. Yeah, there's no. Your pocket scout should have stayed with you there. You should be. You should have been faster than this, I feel like, from how long you've been there.
Okay.
That might be worth rewatching. Because you were in big door when you were scouts.
Died, right?
You must have done a really weird rotation there.
Maybe it's just slow soldier. I feel like I was walking all the way. Or maybe I stood around and choked for a bit. That could have been it.
Let's watch it. So they both go for the backup.
Yeah.
That's so silly. That demo dies, you leave because they're never making it to last some time. That demo kill was good, but
Yeah.
yeah. So you're gonna, I guarantee you're gonna be standing around for a while.
Yeah. Okay. That.
So these little zigzags that you're doing
Yeah.
and going back on middle, it's impossible for you to hold.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like I want to be with my soldier, but then again, I'm just kind of going alone if I go fast enough. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, you should just be leaving. To be honest, there was little reason to rotate up top as well because you were
Oh,
not going to get the players to recontest. So
so where
you
was
could have
it?
also run through Shutter.
Through. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's just leave second the fastest way you can. Like going top is good if you have the intention to recontest. If there's no possibility to recontest, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. All right.
Your Booker does this weird, like, funny rollout.
He wants to go fast and kill the demo, but it goes slow sometimes. And yeah, I've got to be aware.
You see what I mean? That you're committing to looking at where your players are
Yeah.
rather than just kind of like you should be just walking in. Yeah, your doubt there cost the scout.
Okay. I just didn't know where people were. I just
Yeah,
saying.
no, but just count players really.
Okay.
So if for some reason you're not watching that choke or their big door, you see, like, it's
Yeah, these
Your
small.
position is just awkward.
Where would you stand? I guess like normally
I would go closer to the choke to avoid the potential sniper sideline. And there's no reason to sack. You're not denying anything.
towards their choke or at.
Yeah, yeah. Their choke with a soldier like holding it close.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
There, yeah, just climb as fast as you can, really, because you don't really know if they have a sniper or not.
Oh, whenever I have a sniper, I kind of hug the left wall, like by the gully wash, and then I call
Hmm.
and just wait, like if they call, they have a sniper.
Also, because you took a little bit to climb,
Yeah,
the Mets gonna get their Uber now. You could have
yeah,
been like 5 seconds faster if you didn't just kind of like
yeah,
doubt it. Keep track of Ubers as well when even when you have ad.
yeah, yeah.
If you think,
We're gonna lose that. So
yeah, that you're gonna lose or that they're about to get their Uber, you should be in a better position to be able to get out. You went kind of into the point.
yeah, I just kind of lost track of Uber there. I think.
Think where you're gonna be after the Uber as well, because low ground on the point is not the best if you don't have kills.
Mm.
Like ideally, your team should be like taking high ground, top right. That's what like I said. Leave him, leave
Yeah,
him. Silly thing, but like arrow that guy after you've climbed elbow,
yeah,
stuff like that.
I realized that. I realized.
Zero reason to try to arrow that
Yeah,
guy
I'm
three
just
times.
this is like no one building with me, so like I don't.
Yeah. You shouldn't be in that position where I mean you're too small. You shouldn't be doing that shit in the first place. But you're losing track of choke because you tried to arrow these two guys in
Okay.
big dome.
So just try and like watch like the doors like
Yeah, don't
ninety
do
percent of
that
the time.
180 on your scout. If they sag on that particular moment, you're eating a
Oh yeah.
100 damage rocket. It feels like you're too close to the door as well. Until you get that second soldier, that demo's not denying anything. Okay, so the call is to rotate. You rotate, that's fine. You saw that soldier. Maybe not.
Oh, I mean,
Nah, it's his fault. You got the right idea, which is to leave. Unless Flash gets like a good kill there.
I think the call was your
Oh,
trade.
you're like doing 180s, man, when you're like under 100 health in front of a demo. Like there, even like if for whatever reason there's someone walking into you from big door, you're dying to
Yeah,
them. And there, like these kind of like 180s.
he's like I'm 118 because I want to kind of catch my scout. I don't know why. Like he was behind us and our demo was in front. It's just weird, but
Do you really
yeah.
like playing with such a high sense?
I'm used to it. I guess. I don't know what sense do you use.
800 and then a 3.
Three.
3 in game, 800 DPI.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking that's around. All right. Yeah,
I
that's
have no idea.
yeah,
But it just kind of feels more, I don't know, like when I'm watching a Send doing it, it feels like smoother. Like,
yeah.
I feel like on your screen, it's making you nervous somehow. And there's no way you're hitting arrows on that sense.
I I hit all my yeah. I don't know. I'm just used to it, cause like it just makes me like 180 faster. I guess it's helpful in Highlander, but and I just use it in sixes.
A genuine question: do you not get a headache when you play now?
No. Sorry if I'm giving you a headache. I do apologize. Yeah.
That's unlucky. That your idea was good there. Top right with a heavy. That's fine. Nothing you can do there. So your sense is so high that I feel like you're missing information as well.
Yeah, I think sometimes when I turn, like I do miss some info. So that's why that's why like instead of like looking at one angle, I'll look between two just to make sure.
Your pocket's just throwing when he's doing this kind of stuff.
This is the last fight, is it? Oh, yeah.
That's unlucky because you didn't know. That's fine. You kited it well, and then just get out as soon as you can. Yeah, the immediate danger is choke, so just keep an eye on it. Just so you don't eat a random pipe and die.
Yeah.
That's what just jumped in. There's no one in big door. Go help him. Oh, he's out of ammo. What's he doing?
No.
Yeah, as soon as he walks in through the shut door and there's no stickies, he's dead.
Yeah.
You might as well commit. Now Flash is gonna die because yeah.
Rip.
Just 1 second. I get a phone call.
No worries. No worries.
Hey, sorry about that. Just gonna answer quickly. Hey, are you there? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Can you hear me?